How's it going? I'm Andrew with Investors Hub, and we're going to do a quick market recap for the week of March 22nd. So the first big story, and the one that has been hitting the memes recently, is the fact that the cargo ship that's stuck in the Suez Canal is still stuck there, and there's definitely a captain out there who's not going to be getting his annual raise. If you hadn't heard what happened, on Tuesday, a couple of days ago, there was a cargo ship that was heading through the Suez. It connects the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea, and about a third of the world's shipping passes through there. And the ship got turned sideways, and it basically wedged itself in the canal. And if you wedge yourself in the canal, no one else can go through it. It's pretty narrow. And yeah, it's been an absolute mess trying to deal with. The Egyptians had a couple of ideas on how to fix it. They were going to try and empty the gas tank, make it lighter, and maybe people could get out and push. But that won't work, because if you empty the gas tank, it could imbalance the ship, and then the ship would tip over and make an even bigger mess. They were also going to try and maybe take cargo containers off the top, except the ship is so damn tall that there isn't a floating crane in the entire country that can reach that high. So the only solution was to make the canal wider by digging out around the edges of the ship. Except, to add even more insult to injury, the ground is super duper hard, and it's been breaking their equipment. So that's been really fun. The government says that they're probably going to get it done by the weekend, but the people that are doing the actual digging are less optimistic, and they say it might take a week or more. This is a huge deal, right? Because like I said, at least I think I said, a third of the world's shipping passes through the Suez Canal. And if you're not going to go through the Suez Canal, depending on where you're starting and where you're going, you might have to go along the coastline of entire continents. So shipping prices have been going up. There's speculation on oil prices, and how this all turns out is yet to be seen. So next week, we're supposed to hear some more information on the economic investment plan that has been sort of circulating around. It's supposed to cost around $3 trillion, though that price is just a speculation. It's all kind of tightly kept under lock and key right now. But next week, they're supposed to be doing some announcing as to exactly what it's going to be about. But speculation is about $1 trillion is going to go into the transportation infrastructure. Stuff like roads and trains and electric vehicle charging stations, which is very exciting for the EV market. And with regards to what we're going to be talking about for the next couple of days with my interviews, it's definitely going to involve that economic investment plan, because that's going to be huge, huge news for the market over the next couple of days. And the other 2/3 or so of it is expected to be like general quality of life type stuff for the citizenry. So maybe tax cuts. I saw some stuff that was suggesting things relating to education. So we'll have to wait and see, though. So Microsoft is thinking about buying Discord for about $10 billion, except real recently that's been reported as basically in talks to buy. So it's gone from thinking about to actively negotiating. And, if we're lucky, then they'll merge Teams, Skype, and Discord all together, and we will have the ultimate background, impossible to close CPU hog. And we'll never be able to use our computers again. So cryptocurrency advocates asked for the 100th time whether or not the federal government is going to go to an all-digital currency. J-Pow answered, "No, stop asking me that. I'm tired of answering that question." Well, in reality, what he answered was something close to, "Cryptocurrencies remain an unstable store of value, and the central bank is in no hurry to introduce a competitor." So, no. So GME holders fight on. Share prices slid from around $200 on Monday open to $120 at Wednesday close. GME released their earnings on Wednesday, and they fell a bit short of expectations, though I'd be willing to speculate that GME buyers aren't buying because of extraordinary company revenue or EPS. Bulls gathered their chips and bought the dips, and the share price climbed back to $200 on Friday. Unless something bananas happens between now and publication, which is always possible with GameStop, the price is flat with last week. Thanks for watching. That's the market recap, and we do this every Friday, except not next Friday, because next Friday I have the day off. But during the week, we do interviews with market commentators, and we talk about the latest topics that are going on in the market. So if that sounds good to you, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.